that's enough. It really was.
Whoa, why are we running? I'm down for some murder.
If we lose the heat, we can get back to the plan. Whatever the plan was, it went out the fucking window. We need to focus on surviving.
Fun Shandi is being a problem. She's not being very fun. Yo, how did she get ahead of me? What? Yeah, I don't know what it is about the cast and the stairs in this game. Dude. Oh, fuck off, dude. Can't tell you how much I don't like this. Really stupid. You just gonna stand there and stare at me there? That appears to be a yes. I'm not sure I've ever seen this happen before. No, they're the Mad Midget 5. It was a much faster car I just passed, but it was a two-door.
We should stop the friendly fire first. Then I could get these fuckers going.
Oh my god, what the hell? Huh. Okay. What the fuck was that? Okay. Ow, my ass. That's good. Can I scan this? Are you kidding me? Good. Okay. Hey. Ow, my face. Sir, I'm afraid that that's just not acceptable behavior for me.
Let me see.
Why? Why did that happen? That's not... You know what? I need these guys dead so I can test stuff. That was fucking amazing. Good. Well, shit. That is what we want. That literally spawned right where I was. Who? Why did you roll back again? Okay. That took longer to set up than I thought it would, but in my defense, I suddenly had a sneezing fit and I've been stuck dealing with that for the last few minutes. Anyway. Hi, hello, how's it going? Let's get the... Oh, shit. Those were already open and I'm dumb. Anyways, we're going to be starting this on Underworld Floor 67 with the Odachi. Yeah, sure, why not? Who cares? Yeah, I've got... Actually, you know what I should do first is I should check the Torii Gates. Or not the Torii Gates, the Twilight missions. Bro, my brain doesn't work already. And this is going to go very sketchily. Oh, armor of exotic or better, okay. Hey, can't wait for this to come up with some nonsense copyright claim. Oh. Funny enough, the next one is Mountain of the Dark Lord with Face. And we take those. So, the Soul Core shakeup in reference to the title is that I've switched from Kyoki Dweller
Ume to Magasu Warrior Dweller Tarademoke. Part of the reason for that is because it kind of felt like the way that things were. There was some redundancy in there, and I don't feel like there is as much redundancy here, but we'll see. Oh shit, what? Yeah. I feel so distracted. Yeah, that shouldn't have happened. That was real embarrassing. Anyway, so, about that. What a shit start, man. Okay, I'm pretty sure I left something up here. So, another thing that's different about the soul cores right now is that because of cumulative damage, I went out of my way to make sure that I got cores that focused both of my Tarademokes on Anima Bonus and Rita Gauge. instead of being based on whether or not the enemy was purified or corrupted at the time. So now, the focus is simply on doing damage. And if you're doing combat, you're doing damage, so... What? Okay. The one thing I am concerned about, though, is that I was using Karaoke to slip grabs, and I don't think Magasu Warrior can do that. Now, I could be wrong. Magasu Warrior might be perfectly capable of slipping grabs. And I just never thought to use it in that way. But I guarantee you that my muscle memory is going to make me try it whether I think about it or not. I don't mind being on fire a little bit. You're kidding. Thankfully, I already have this open, so whatever. Anyways, I'll say it before. I've said it before, I'll say it again. If you know anything about the way that I handle soul cores, you're gonna know. Dweller is not negotiable. Dweller is always on that same button. Gotta love the double stomp. This person might genuinely have... come on. This person might genuinely have a Scroll of the Nioh, so... Or, I meant of the Damned. Either way, whatever. He didn't have the thing that I thought he might. But all is well. Wow, the camera really did not know what to do with itself right there. See, the one thing I am concerned about, though, with this setup is whether or not Karademoke is rendered redundant. At which point, I'm probably going to have to find an Ubume farm. You know what I've been considering is going through every single mission in the game and, like, listing all of the potential Soul Core drop locations. And like all, like, you know, list all the different enemies and whether or not they are repeatable. I genuinely mistimed that. What a weak performance. Go ahead and open new. I don't know why I just switched weapons, like typically, you should only switch weapons when you know that you don't need the other. So, like, that typically requires confirming what enemy I'm about to fight. Okay, you guys have both got to fuck off. But yeah, like, let's say that I'd run into another one of these first. Then there would have been no reason to switch weapons. See, I did that on reaction the same way that I would with Karaoke. I didn't even think about it, I just did it. That's why I'm certain that whether I think about doing it or not, I am going to end up testing whether or not it will slip grabs the same way. Whether I intend to test it or not, it's gonna happen. So you look at my anima gain right now, it's off the fucking scale, dude. And now it doesn't require the enemy to be purified or corrupted or any stupid shit. It just is. Okay. Whoa, spooky. See, there's definitely some habits that I have with karaoke that are gonna need to get broken. Like that shit right there, where there are certain scenarios where I will just respond to being hit by immediately popping off with karaoke. And karaoke is like there and gone. So with karaoke it makes sense. Magasu is not that fast. You're kidding. Fucking weird terrain, dude. I'll be honest, I wasn't even sure that that was gonna hit because of the weird terrain. Oh, I just realized. Fuck, bro. Yep, I need to turn that off. It's actually pretty toasty in here, which is a big departure from like how it's felt in this room for kind of a while, which is weird because like it's not particularly warm outside, but I guess it was warm earlier. Okay. Ah. It's difficult to get just the one kick. It's also completely unnecessary. I gotta say, when it comes to like all of these normal enemies, I don't seem to have a cause for using Tareremoke at all. Ooh, I did not think that that was gonna crack. I figured I was gonna have to do my... Oh, and I would have thrown my beam kick, so it would have knocked him down anyway. Let's do this again, buddy. Eat shit. Oh, fuck you. Bitch. Yeah, it's just too fucking good, man. Boom. Now, if I was doing paralysis strats are Karaoke straight up. That's non-negotiable because it's way too fucking good. It's way too good. Magasu has like the same kind of advantage. So like. The thing is, Karaoke's waves, combined with Itakure, which is the little spider guardian that has paralysis benefits, you put those two together, and what you have is an endless series of instantaneous paralyses. And the thing is, Magasu Warrior has the same benefit. Like, Magasu Warrior's infliction rate is fucking insane. The problem with Magasu Warrior in this particular case, however, I did not do the right one. The problem with Nagasu Warrior when it comes to the paralysis setup, though, is that the added beams will actually cancel out. Something noticed me. Okay. The added beams will actually cancel out the paralysis, whereas Kiryoki's waves don't. So, like, let's say Kiryoki's wave, let's say, for the sake of argument, it hits 4 times and it paralyzes on the 3rd. The 4th hit will not cancel out the paralysis. Boy, it's so weird. He was trying so hard to get me to damage this. I genuinely want to fight the enemies that are attached to it. I don't want to just destroy the crystals and get rid of them. That's been a thing that I do. Like, I do that every time that I go through here. But man, it's like they really, really, really want to fuck that up, and I don't know why. So, that seemed to work just like Ubume. It didn't seem to give a shit that he was facing me. And if that's the case, fuck yes. And it might be because it has a piercing quality. Well, he still got too close and ate the rest of that, so... He did dodge part of it. Oh, you know what I just realized? I don't normally have it set on fast. I did that for the grind that I was up to at the time. The Earthfold Talisman is very useful, but, you know, casting it slow over and over and over and over. Basically, I have a scroll that I use to farm Tarademoke soul cores in particular, because the scroll is Tarademoke and then Yatsu no Kami. And I have no use for Yatsu no Kami. But... Which is good, because in the case of that particular scroll, that would mean that I would have to use, I don't remember what it's called, Night Dust Essence, or whatever the fuck, it doesn't really matter. The item that gives you more retries on a scroll. If I was grinding Yatsu no Kami that way, I'd have to do that. But then again, if you need to grind Yatsu no Kami, there is a submission that I don't remember the name of, where you fight Yatsu no Kami and then Shuten Doji. So if you were gonna do it, that would be the way to do it. Anyways, but what I was doing there was I would kill Tarademoke, pick up everything he drops, including a soul core, hopefully, and then I would Earthful. And it's not like I needed it to cast faster, but it is convenient, you know, like doing a long-term grind, you know, like anything that speeds it up, even if it's a little bit, is appreciated at that point. Not even gonna bother with Dweller on you, bruh. Get out of here. Right, this isn't the Underworld. I was expecting the giant spider right here. Oh, I never went to the upper level over here. See, Dweller, I can tell you for sure, even if I use it less because Magasu is here, less is not none. Dweller is always, always, always going to be useful. For some reason, this particular Aberrant Soldier is unaware that he has a ranged attack. He does this every time. He genuinely never fires at you. Well, until you come down here and actually engage him. But, like, still, it's still weird. I love how I forget to mention a specific detail and he was like, oh, except, boom. Dude, this dude with that fucking flowing shadow, he was about fucking me up right there. What gave me that giant burst of 600? Huh. I know the other one was Constitution, but... okay. Somebody knows I'm here. Oh, that's what he was up to. I don't think that there are any other enemies attached to these. Like, I know that there's another enemy back there, but he's not actually, like, attached to that. You know, it's funny. This is a Final Fantasy X track, and every time I hear it, I assume it's Defender's Quest. Every single time. Like, my brain immediately is like, ah, Defender's Quest. That game has awesome music. It does have awesome music, but this ain't one of them. He tried to get fresh with me with that super armor shit. Blend a Bitch Incorporated. Ooh, you are extremely fucked, sir. Can't see shit. Yeah, I gotta say, man, I don't know. I gotta say, getting the initial knockdown really felt like Magasu territory. I think the fact that his sword, like if you cast Magasu close enough, his swords and his beams both have their individual hitboxes. So if you're right up on top of something when you do it, you're doubling up. Which is kind of absurd. $584. As I zoom right past it. Oh, we've only got 3 more of those to do. Okay, level inheritance soul fusion. Man, if only you were, good. Like, if that was a level 200, I'd be about it. In fact, like, I've been doing myself dirty. I have been not, like, watching out for level 200s at all. Oh, that's all of them? Whoops. Okay, well, nothing there. That might be a good scroll to grind shooting doji on if I ever find the reason to do that. I tend to keep the ones that are on EB because, like, you never know, man. I might have another thought like this, another thought process that's like, you know, what if I try this? What if I do that? What if I combine these things? Anyways, I'm gonna keep that. How many scrolls? 38 out of 80? Bruh, I've got plenty of space. Shit. Anyways, what was the other one? Island of Monsters. Okay. Sword. I'm for it. Here lately, I haven't been nearly as good with sword as I would like. I want to get back to it, man. I want to get back to, like, genuinely being capable of being very good with my sword again. But here lately, I just haven't been able to to really gel with the weapon, and that makes me sad because like I used to main sword in the first game. I guess it just tells you how far away from the first game we are. Fuck out of my life, bro. I have been like I've removed Izuna Drop, for instance, from this setup because I want to get good again, and I don't think that Izuna Drop is how you get good. Well, shit. Yeah, I quite like the idea of you shooting yourself silly. Boom. Only 2 items. I really like it when you slap a human enemy to the ground and they burst into loot. Even if it was a bunch of little gold drops, at least it looks pretty. What's the deal with this dude's key? He was using Tonfas and he had no key? You know... fuck this. I thought that would do it. Okay. You know, until I watched one of my highlights a little bit ago, I completely, 100% forgot that there was a follow-up to this in Nioh 2. Because I almost never use it. It's not, like, I don't think it's a particularly good attack. See, I was pretty sure that if I deflected just one, he would transform. Oh, fuck off. There are times where it's useful, I guess. I don't know. I just don't prefer it. That door will close itself when you reach the other side anyway. So opening it right now is meaningless. Then again, opening it at all is meaningless. I just have this thing for opening all the doors. I don't know why. Later. Now, the one thing that I do question, though, is that the anima bonus that the Magasu Warrior has, like, I understand what it is and what the general function of it is. What I don't understand is scaling. So, like, the anima bonus is consecutive damage. My assumption is that the way it actually works is the act of causing consecutive damage, not necessarily based on how much damage you've caused. Ooh. Boom. Alright, sit down. For the very last time. Oh, fuck off. You know, this track right here makes me miss playing Phantasy Star Universe. Alright, I keep on forgetting this dude is here. Probably because, like, I'm looking for a Gaki to be there. No, sir. I'm not gonna lie, I love the fact that the sword low combo is just forever. See, one thing that I've said about the Dweller before, that, like, this, like, I don't think that any other core is really capable of behaving the way that the Dweller does in this particular way. In that, when a yokai is about to set up, like this, when a yokai is about to set up a yokai pool around them, you can pre-cancel it with Dweller, and then Dweller is hanging out doing his thing. It's like, if Dweller's follow-up wasn't quite as slow as it is, then that wouldn't, like you would still be able to cancel the yokai pool, and I'm certain that, like, you can do that with just about any core, but having it be able to cancel it and follow up so cleanly, so precisely, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, that was a bit of a panic move. I should not have done it, and it should not have worked. If anything, that should have gotten me killed. I still find it, like, really irritating that you cannot sneak up on this particular aberrant soldier in any way. Are you serious? Ooh, we get the double. Because this could potentially be a scroll of the day. What? Okay. Okay, sit up. You're kidding. You're kidding, dude. What the fuck? Lay down, whore. Ugh. Such a mess, dude. Oh my god, why does the targeting keep doing that? Like, I know here in the Dark Realm, that is exactly what's supposed to happen. He's supposed to shake your lock on, which is dumb, but it's a thing that he's supposed to do. But like, you're fucking... Okay, you have got to cut it out, dude. Like, when we weren't in the Dark Realm, my targeting kept on going away. It didn't seem like there was a reason, but whatever. Whatever. Unfortunately, that mission, we still got plenty of those left to do. Fuki is one of those soul cores I really wish I could get myself to enjoy. Not so much. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. $67. That's not 67. That is very specifically not 57 or 67. God, dude, what is my brain doing? Sit down. And I already have full anima. It's worth noting this aberrant soldier he did get the shot off. 100% he got the shot off. You know what? I think I'm going to test a different route. Or am I? I think. Hold on. Let's pretend that I had come down here. Let's say that I was clearing things going this way instead of looping around. It was like that's what my usual route is for doing everything here, but I don't think it's the smartest route. You know, I do wonder when you forcibly swap an enemy between corrupted and purified, do they gain the increased resistance that way? Or do they not because they did not like shake off the thing themselves? It's like, I know that when an enemy actually like say you purify an enemy and like there's two different ways that this can go, right? Is like either the fight carries on long enough and there's like enough of a gap in your strikes that you don't maintain that purity debuff, or you're fighting an enemy that can cause Dark Realm, and they do that, and that clears their debuff forcibly. And when that happens, they gain resistance to that debuff. It's like the next time that you purify them, it will take more effort than it did the time before. But when you're the one swapping it between the two, I don't know. It's just a thought. So, not gonna lie, I had no expectation of this guy noticing me here at all. I genuinely cannot even see him. Oh, wow. Okay, whatever. I'm on the wrong fucking Guardian. I'm not entirely sure what... You know what? I ain't noticed it when I fought Kyoki, but yeah, I was on the wrong Guardian then too. Whoops. God, this fucker is annoying. He's so annoying. Oh shit. Well, that's not what I intended to do, but I guess we're down here now. By that I mean I didn't intend to knock him down. All of the actions that led to that I intended to do. Just didn't think it would knock him down. That was probably naivete on my part. So at this point I'd be entering here and then shooting the lantern and then fighting that and then... See, no, yeah, I wouldn't be really ending the loop here either. You fucking dipshit. Real talk, like the hag and the underworld soldier are like two of the enemies in this game that when they were introduced I didn't really understand why. Still don't. Still think that they're way too weak. Like, you know, like, they're DLC enemies, for Christ's sake, so, like, why are they such wieners? Like, surely they, like, I mean, obviously they shouldn't be, like, total gods or anything, but why are they such weenies? Nice aim. Like, if they were a little bit more dangerous, then I don't know, I probably wouldn't have a complaint at all. But, like, admittedly, either one of them, if they get a proper run on you, they're gonna fuck your shit up. But I mean, realistically, the only reason the underworld soldier ever really gets a run on you is because, like, he's such a whipping boy. He's such a little, like, punching bag bitch that you expect him always to just act like a punching bag. But, like, 1 in 50 or so, he'll actually genuinely try to fight back. And it's surprising when it happens. So, yeah, I don't know for a fact that Magasu is the reason that worked, but it felt like it was. GG. Anyway, so the next thing up is Underworld Floor 24 with the Split Staff. I don't see any 200s. Let's see, karaoke. I always save mortal cores. Though I do wonder how long it'll take before I reach a point where it's like, yeah, I don't really have space for all of that shit. Oh wow, he didn't fuck around at all. He just went straight for it. So, you know what's weird about that? Is that I held guard and hit a button for a dodge. And like I was holding guard and then... Is that what it thought I was doing? Man, the inputs in this game for the split staff really are. It feels very questionable sometimes. Particularly on the dodges, like I don't know what it is. Good aim. Okay. But there are specific weapons where it feels like dodges are less responsive than they would otherwise be. And the weapons that come to mind are the split staff and the spear. And I can imagine that it's because they have guard A or guard X attacks. And there's probably like a brief window where the game is trying to figure out which one you're genuinely trying to do. Yeah, I tried to dodge. But see, that's the thing, is like there's instances like that right there where I wasn't holding guard and it didn't react. It did not dodge when I told it to, regardless of that fact. Well, why would that be? I don't know. I don't fucking know, man. Oh. Oh, come the fuck on. Never thought to try to hit him from one building to the next before, but that was useful and interesting. Eat shit. This isn't exactly exhilarating combat, but if you're gonna keep shooting at me... I think, what, 3 more? Wow. I got worked over really obnoxiously right there. Alright. So, that worked out really, really well, but I could not have known that it was gonna. Again, that's a scenario I probably could have very easily died in, but, my saving grace was that he blocked. If he hadn't blocked, he could have just super armored right through that and just clobbered me a little bit. Maybe a little bit. Doink. Pop. Why is there a ninja dog just kind of staring at this fat cat? I left some shit over here. Oh, hello. That series of moves kind of made me think of Elderborn. I wonder if I'm gonna be a lot worse at that the next time I try to play it. Oh, okay. I love how this dipshit didn't even care that I existed until it was like the perfect time to be a bitch. What the fuck, man? Oh, that's where he was. God damn it. So it wasn't even the guy I thought it was. You sack of shit. It was entirely my fault, and I'm annoyed about it. That's fine. Oh, we went straight from Mad World to Anarchy Reigns. Cool. But yeah, I mentioned to Slip just the other day, like, it's weird. Underworld soldiers, they're so unthreatening, and yet when they do get one off on you, it hurts. Oh, I forgot about those. Okay. He wasn't having my Heron kick, but like everything else, like, I mean, I say he wasn't having it. He wasn't getting hit by it. He was evading it effectively. He just wasn't doing anything to actually stop me from doing it. We're gonna do one more of this, and then I'm gonna switch to a different game. But I'm gonna take a bathroom break first, and I'll be back.
Oh, God. What the fuck? I don't know how she got airborne right there, but okay. She just ended up airborne again. What? I'm sorry. Hold on. I am busy paying my respects. Could you fuck off, please? Oh, well, he's gone. Never mind. Did anyone else see that? Okay. 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 Yeah, go for it, because... Huh. Oh shit! Fuck. Officer! Officer, I need help! Officer! Officer! Help! Ah! That didn't go too well. Here we go. Let's just plonk. Oh no, I'm in the trash. What? What? Oh god. Well, okay, that's a dead cop. I didn't do it. I have nothing to do with that. Yo, dude. Hey, that's my Betsy. Hey, did you not? Yo, dude, that's my Betsy. Stop. What the dicks is going on with this drill alarm? What the hell am I looking at right now?
I don't know. What are you looking at right now?
I got nothing. Sure. You know, every time that happens, it's like just a new flavor of silly ass bullshit. What?
What? Bro!
So, yeah, worth it. I'll say it definitely pays for itself the first few drinks.
You fucking asshole.
Let's just say when I'm out and about, I don't buy regular sodas anymore, unless I get one with like a meal. I almost always just go to a QT and
Okay. Alright. Anyway. So this would be... Oh, I was on the correct one already. So, I don't think, like, I haven't touched this fucking mission in about 1,000 years. It has been a very long time since I've fucked around with the Golden Castle. Can't wait. Isn't this also where, yeah. Anyway. Some of these doors being only openable from one side, some of them just don't make any sense to me at all. Dude, what's with all of the Mad World and Anarchy Reigns, like, back-ended on this playlist? be a no for me, dog. I actually feel like I'm performing pretty well. For once. Good job. You fired a whole shot before everything went to hell. I gotta say, if they ever had added PvP to this game, Switchglaive would be almost certainly would be like the OP like PvP option. It would be the one thing is like there's no way to predict when the other player is going to stop swinging. Was there anything else? Right, I think he's like uniquely immune to Lightning Blade, I think it's called. Look, I know my strats, but I don't know my names, alright? The names of stuff, there's too many fucking attacks in this game for me to just know all of them off the top, but this is like a parry that you can do out of low stance. It's lightning, it's either Lightning Edge or Lightning Blade. Regardless, I think that the I don't remember the fucking name of that either. I think it's uniquely immune. Oops. You're kidding. What the fuck was that, dude? Oops. Yeah, I'm genuinely not sure where that 616 is coming from. It's like after I get wounded, I just magically receive a big chunk of HP. Is that what it is? Hold on, let me... Yeah, there's like a big 616 in there somewhere. I don't know why that's there. Honest to God, I don't know what that is. I know that the 115s are my ultimate constitution. I don't know what that 616 shit is about. That's something. That's lovely. I'm down. I just don't understand why. Wow. I got bamboozled by that poison shot. Oops. Do I have like a calm effect that makes it where I regen outside of combat? Because I gotta be honest, again... Oh, wait, that's... Hold on, that's my guardian, isn't it? Okay. Evidently I had completely forgotten about that. So I was sitting here, I was like, what the fuck is going on? And totally normal, everyday shit is going on that I have almost all the time. Okay. Well, I guess I'm opening this real quick. I'm late. Late. Okay. Now I could use me some more Ubume Soul Cores. I think Ubume is one of the ones that, like, I would love to grind more Ubume Cores. I have yet to ascertain where a great place to do that is. Okay, that wasn't anything else up here. Okay. Yeah, I figured. I thought the instep was gonna get me because, like, I couldn't get far enough away behind him, and I was correct. Well, I mean, here's the thing. Like, I can't guarantee I wouldn't have been hit without the instep. But with the instep, I figure, like, that's a lock. It's gonna happen. I genuinely have not been able to see most of the time during this encounter. Right. I'll end up coming down here that way. I'm not worried about going there now. I really do not understand why. I think it's called Focus Strike. I don't know why this full charge takes so long in comparison to some of the other ones. Like, I don't think it necessarily makes things any more balanced that it takes as long as it does. I don't know. It just feels like a weird choice because there's like certain charge attacks that take longer than normal that I just haven't been able to like think of a justification for. Like for instance, the Odachi EI is not very good at all. Like just from jump, it's, okay, fuck you. Like, the Odachi EI at its best in the player's hands isn't very good. But it takes longer to charge than the, well, at the very least, than the dual sword one does. And that one honestly, that one frankly is too fucking good. I don't think he can hit me at that angle. Oh, I didn't think it was attached to anything. I regret to inform you that you've annoyed the shit out of me, so your existence is not. Typical. Okay. Ooh! I did not guess correctly. Oh no, I'm slow. What'll I do? Oh, I'll probably just fight the way I normally do, just keeping in mind that I'm a little slow. Oh, right. Fuck. Evidently I came down the wrong way. Let's go remind ourselves what the right way is. Like I said, I haven't touched this mission in like 1,000 fucking years, so I don't know. I think that one would be, yeah. God, that is genuinely not an easy thing. Is it even possible? Yeah, it's just really, really weird timing. Okay. That sounded like a skeleton. Right, the bull and the horse, and then Kasha on this side. We're gonna do both, because that's just the way that I do. And that's GG on this thing. I'm gonna say my character was like standing like off at an angle for some reason. I mean, it's fine. Obviously, it worked out, but that was odd. Okay, so I left that one over there. I left this one over here. I saw an enemy. There's a dot. I'm guessing that's a crystal above me. Oh, Yasu. I thought this was... I guess Kasha's up next. Ah. I have a feeling, considering how tanky the bosses are at this particular level scaling, I have a feeling that this is going to suck. I have no doubt that this is going to be extremely rough. Oh, okay. I cannot tell what's happening, dude. Okay. Dude, it's not reacting to my inputs very well. I just now realized I have no anima. Fucking shit, dude. What? Why are my attacks like I push the attack button and fucking nothing happens? Oh, okay. My back itches. This could, yeah, I could not have been more right if I tried, dude. This is a complete fucking disaster. I can't honestly find an opportunity to do really anything. The fact that it's genuinely quite warm in this room is really fucking with my head, too. Okay. What an absolute disaster. Yeah, I don't know if that's something that I need to practice or if it's just one of those things that's just like two bosses at the same time. Don't know what to tell you. Maybe I do need to practice it, I don't know. I'm gonna leave that there because I would be genuinely annoyed if he had managed to hit me right there. But I did just like stand there and stare at it. In my defense, there's a fucking wall there. Yep, there's still a wall there. Well done. I didn't react in time. Man. Genuinely? Okay. See, I thought that this was one of those situations where if you did the harder one, then you just had access to both sides straight away. I will say that the previous anima bonus setup didn't really do much for me when it comes to like getting the burst counter grapples when you do the grapple as your yokai form. I would genuinely choose moments to avoid doing the yokai grapple in favor of the basic one, because then I would get actual anima for it. Now I don't have to make that distinction. I was a little bit stuck on this Roto Kudubi. Is that... Hold on. You know what? I don't think I can look. I hate it. Maybe I have a soul from it. That looks like I do not. One of these days I'll remember names of stuff and things and places, who knows. Ah, the wheel. I do not understand why they felt the need to add Yakis to this. Genuinely just a really, really, really annoying thing to do. Ooh! I think it's Roro Kurubi. I think is what the thing is called. I think. There are times where I think.
そうか、お主が太閤様の。待っておるぞ。
I keep on dodging right into it like a dumbass. Like a dumbass. Okay, that's not what I input at all, thanks game. Oh my god, fuck off. What the fuck is the camera doing, dude? That made it so much harder to focus on what I was doing. I don't know what's happening aside from damages being done, and that's good enough for me. Please, do the thing that I'm inputting, for Christ's sake, dude. Do you think? Oh my god! It didn't want to go towards the enemy at all. I'm so annoyed. Why did it do that? Okay. Why was it doing that? Like it wasn't turning towards the enemy at all. Anyway. We might want to make use of that. Nah. I mean, I could see making this one into a feral, but no, just no. Attunement costs -1 on what an already attunement costs 3. Ooh. Be still my beating heart. Calm down. Oh, wait. That's not the correct thing. level 200 mortal souls. So what sucks about this is that in order for that to be useful is I would have to combine a bunch of mortal souls to make this one soul rank 30. So that I could then transfer that onto something that is not quite level 200. Anyway. Let's call it here for the Nioh. And I'm gonna set up for the next game. Wait, what? That's a big no. Rokubi. I was sort of not correct at all, I imagine. What did I say? Rokubi? I guess if I'd said that in a group of people that did know the name, they'd give me a funny look, but they would know what I was talking about. And I would almost certainly be actually immediately, which is fine. Anyway. Here, you know what? Let's do our final menuing. Anyway, time to set up for the other game. I'll be back.
It just keeps going. Ah. Where'd this fucker go? Really? I love it. What a fucking fight, man. I'm such a total badass. Oh, I'm dying. I'm gonna set myself on fire. Bleh. Pussy. I know, right? What a fucking fight. custom playlists. Really? Yeah, that's fair. What? What? I wasn't in though. I was out. I did the there.
No, it still thinks the
Oh
game
my
is already
God.
running. This is weird.
Oh my God! What? Sure. All right. Yeah. Okay.
According to what I have here.
What should we do?
Try to it about
I
Well,
I don't know what just happened.
What?
Anyway.